What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. It is preview time for the Springboks taking on the British and Irish Lions in the third and final test, which goes underway in Cape Town on Saturday. It has been a very interesting series, full of drama, you could pretty much say it. I mean, there's been up and down politics of who's right, who's wrong. Obviously, speaking out in the media, World Rugby getting involved, players obviously disappointed by certain decisions and outcomes that have been made. Refereeing has been questioned. We've really had it all in this tournament, and it's left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths as we end off what should have been one of the most historic tournaments and most talked about rugby events in 2021, and sadly it is spoken about. We are talking about it, but we're talking about it for negative reasons, and I really hope for the third and final test we are treated with quality rugby, respect, sportsmanship, and just genuine love and passion for the game. That's all I want as a fan. If the White Lions win, or even if the Springboks win, I just want to see respect. I mean, all these teams have gone through enough with regards to COVID in itself. We don't need the politics and the backroom politics as well that is constantly flooding this this tournament right now. You can disagree or agree with what Russie did, but it's in the past. He said what he said to say. Same with Gatland. He said what he had to say. World Rugby are going to deal with it, and we're going to see what the outcome's going to be sooner rather than later. But let's put that behind us and focus on the sport we are here to watch, the sport we are here to admire and respect and love, and that's rugby. And let's not forget, these players aren't the cause of all this drama that's gone on. They've tried in every aspect to entertain us and to keep us informed, but unfortunately certain things overrule a game, and we constantly forget. Now, a lot of changes have been made. Some are good, some are questionable, I think, for everyone. I think the fact that the Welshmen are back into this Lions squad, everyone's very happy with Liam Williams, Adams as well. I think there's a lot of smiling faces to see what they can do at the back. A lot of criticism under Stuart Hogg and them, so let's see what happens. Bande Akai coming in from Ireland, I think he's another great talent. What he can do with Henshaw should be interesting. Owen Farrell not making the squad, which is an interesting one for me. I thought he might actually start this week, but that's not the case. But who knows? It should be an interesting contest. The Lions are still named a solid squad that can dominate, that can produce the goods, that can put the pressure on the Springboks. And that's all they need to do. The Springboks' discipline throughout this tournament has been absolutely appalling, and they need to work on that. And if the Lions want any chance to win, one, they have to capitalise on every opportunity they need to do. If there's a point that's been offered, kick it over. If there's an opportunity for a try, go and score it. If you miss those opportunities, the South Africans are going to capitalise back. The same goes for SA. We have the opportunities. We missed a few kicks last week, which I wasn't impressed with, and now it's up to Pollard and Morgenstein to really put the strength in one another to convert points when needed. The up and unders for me are our biggest weak link throughout this whole tournament, and I hope that now that Faf's not playing, I mean, it's sad that he's out on injury, but I'm very glad for Reinach. I'm curious to see what he's got to do and what he's going to produce, whether he's going to play a running game or a kicking game. That's still to be decided. But I said it last week, and I want to say it again this week. I don't want to see up and unders. I want to see us running. I want to see us using our wings, using the talent, playing the dummy game, doing the side steps, doing what South Africa has the capability of doing, but we don't often show it off. And I want us to shock the Lions, because right now we're playing this contest where up and under comes back, give it back to the Lions. Up and under comes back, knock it on, scrum Lions. Up and up, come back, penalty because we couldn't tackle the guy. You know, it's those types of things that are going on, and I just want us to work on it in order to produce the right results. Otherwise, the Lions are going to capitalise. Warren Gatland did his homework last week with Dan Biggar by the up and unders close to the try line. They put pressure on Philly LaRue and Cheslin, and they needed to therefore get the ball and prevent an opportunity to score a try. On a few occasions we did do well, but on the others sometimes we lost the ball. Those are key moments and key elements within the game that can cost us. Territory and possession, we need to make sure we are evenly accurate with it. The Lions are going to want to do exactly the same in order to produce the results that they need. And they need to just capitalise. something that the Lions need to work on also is the defence. They weren't as hot as what the discipline. They gave away penalties, and I know there was frustration and anger in the air this past weekend. But we've got to get the discipline right. The less penalties given, the less opportunity for the opponents to score. So it's going to be interesting. Another thing I want to see in this outcome is tries. I want to see good scoring tries between these players. Tactical and brilliant and outskill, whether it's a tactical kick like a chip across the head or a grubber like we've seen, or a sidestep from Chesney Colby, or Tide Furlong bashing his way through the field. Then go for it, boykies. Go and do it. I just want to see quality, and I want to see quality from both teams. Not obviously, I want South Africa to win. I'm a South African, but I want the Lions to also produce the goods to show the world. I want us to end this tournament off with so people can actually smile and go, "Man, guys, I'm tired after that game. It was incredible." Now you got your normal guys who are going, "This is cool," but a lot of the negative media has really affected the outcome of this third test. I'm reading on social media that disappointment still in Rugby, the argument of why Gatland's being blamed, and then those in favour of Gatland getting mentioned. I'm one of them. Gatland was the one who called out Faf and called out Marius Jonker, so he also spoke. Maybe he didn't do it in as aggressive a way as Rassie did, but he still spoke to the media. And I don't know about you guys, if you studied it, media, social media, there's still media at the end of the day. But anyway, that needs to be put aside this weekend. Clean slates, clean opinions, clean ways forward, and producing a game of rugby, producing what the fans want to see. There's been a lot of differences, and first and foremost, there's going to be no bloody fans. It's just mental what we've witnessed within. I mean, not having a fan to cheer. I mean, the power of the Lions crowd, the sea of red. It's absolutely amazing when it comes down to a foreign country. You've got South Africa with the Olays, with the national anthem, with the cheering. It's all beautiful stuff that can help transform a game and change it. But we just haven't had that this year, and it's been completely different. So that's also an aspect. I mean, on Saturday we kick off the Bledisloe Cup, another exciting international. Some even say, because of the Lions series, I'm not even excited for the Bledisloe. Come on, totally different thing. Just, if you like rugby, if you love rugby, forget about the past, move on from the negativity. World Rugby are supposed to handle it. Whether they do or don't, all you can do is move on. Why whine about the past when we could just focus on the future, create new memories, create new sporting opportunities, and create new things? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the sport goes on. Can't whine about the back. But, I mean, I get the anger. I'm just as angry with certain instances that I agree with and that I don't agree with. But, hey, what can we do about it? There are 30 players that are going to kick off the game on, obviously excluding the bench, that are going to kick off the game on Saturday and are going to want to produce the goods for their fans, for their families, for their friends, and all that. And for you, most importantly. Then they're going to want to just end off with a smile, end off with a beer, end off with camaraderie. It's been a tough year, guys. These guys want to produce the goods for you. So prediction-wise, I'm predicting, I'm going to say, whether I'm right or wrong, I'm going to predict a running game. We're going to see good tries. We're going to see more than 30 points scored for each team. It's going to be tense. We're going to be up and down. I think they're all going to want to really just provide. The fact that Faf's not playing and we're seeing Kobus gives me the opportunity to see quick rugby play, stealing the breaks, passing the ball, getting tries. It's going to be interesting to see how he works with Pollard. It's going to be interesting to see how he gets to his wings. I'm keen for that. Ali Price has been brought on. No Conor Murray, he's on the bench. What is Ali Price going to do bigger this week? What is he going to do differently than he did 2 weeks ago when the Lions beat the Springboks? And how are you going to maintain that focus and power to keep the boys going? So there's a lot of questions to be asked. So I'm seeing both running games. I still think we're going to see a tactical box kicking, but I think it's going to be less, and I think it's going to be capitalised, and therefore a try. Lineouts are going to be an interesting factor from the line-out to the drive to the try line. Can we see more of that, or are we just going to see a constant blocking? Because I think Gatland has indeed handled that well. Bogi Banambi hasn't had the opportunity to sneak a try, neither has Marks. So key moments are going to be tomorrow. Both teams are going to be wanting to come out fighting. Both teams want this win more than anyone. South Africa wanted to silence the critics who said we aren't rightfully number one. We shouldn't be there, blah, blah, blah. We go beat the Lions. I think we've silenced a few critics. Lions want to show the world that, hey, the North is on the way up. They're on the rise. Don't count them lightly. The players within want to prove that fans wrong who doubt them and fans right who praise them. All that together mixed is going to form a great gel of rugby that I'm excited for. Having said that, who's going to win? I'm going to go South Africa to win 36 points, and the Lions are going to be 33. Last 10 minutes, South Africa will pick up a point. Whether it's 10 points, 20 points, or whether it's just a kick to win, or whether it's to continue the lead, I don't know. But 36, 33, I'm going for. I know it's high, probably not going to happen, but I'm keen for this game and I want to see tries. So bring it to me. That's going to do it for today's video. Please hit the subscribe button, thumbs up button. Join me on the stream on Saturday. I will be streaming from 5:45 South African time. 5:45 South African time. Click on the you'll get the notifications. I'll share the stream as well. So leave it in the iCards above, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for the big one, as well as the All Blacks game. If you're an All Black New Zealand fan, join me. I'm streaming that as well. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.